Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I'm going to be doing a Seamoss or Irishmoss smoothie. And for this recipe, I'll be using this brand. And on here, it states some of the benefits of Seamoss. And it says Irishmoss contains 92 of the 102 minerals that our bodies need, along with vitamins A, B, C, D, E, and K. It is especially rich in calcium and iodine, as well as containing potassium and potassium bromide and natural silica. It is beneficial to your bones, joints, and skin, and it can also be applied topically to moisten and nourish the hair and skin. So I'm just going to cut this open. So as you can see, there is some residue on here, which is mostly the salt, as this is coming from the ocean. I'm going to place it in the water right here. Now, because of that sand and salt residue that's left on your Seamoss, you do have to wash it out multiple times until the water runs clear. I'm just showing you what the water is going to look like when you put it in for rinsing. Now I am going to take this over to my sink and continue to rinse it off until all the residue is gone. I have washed out all the residue. It is now in 4 cups of spring water. I'm going to cover this with plastic wrap and I'm going to have it sit overnight in my fridge. And it's going to get a bit softer because of that soaking. So overnight, see you in the morning. It is the following day and we are going to start making our Seamoss. Now, some people do not boil their Seamoss and some people do. Now, I rather boil mine. I also forgot to add that I did put in half of a lime when I put my Seamoss to soak as well. But the way that I like to do it is I'm using the water that it was soaking in. And the only reason why I'm using this water is because there were no particles at the bottom when I looked at it. So I'm using the water. And that water already has some of that Seamoss flavor infused into it because it was soaking overnight. So I feel that doing that actually enhances the taste instead of putting fresh spring water in there. Now next, I'm going to go in with my cinnamon sticks, or what we call spice, my bay leaves, and here I have a little bit of nutmeg. Now I'm gonna have this come to a slow rolling boil, and then I'm going to go in with my Seamoss. I do not like to boil my Seamoss from the jump in the water. I just feel like it loses too many nutrients. So I'm gonna cover this, allow it to come to a boil, and then we're going to go in with our Seamoss. So let's wait for it to get to a rolling boil and we'll be right back. So it came to a rolling boil. I'm gonna put my stove off. So once it stops bubbling, I'm going to go in with my Seamoss. And now I'm going to go in with my Seamoss. Cover the pot and allow it to cool. Okay, so it's cooled and it is this brown color because of the cinnamon stick. Nice, and it's already getting thick. And all the pieces are soft and everything. So the first thing I'm going to do before I make the smoothie is to blend this all together until it is a smooth consistency. Now for this, I'm going to be using my Instant Pot blender. I'm going to be pouring the Seamoss. So it's all in here, and now we are going to blend. So it is done blending. See that nice gel-like consistency we have going on here, which is perfect, guys. Perfect. I'm going to be pouring. So this is my beautiful Seamoss. So next we're going to be making a shake with this. Before doing so, I'm going to have this chill in the fridge for a few minutes, and then we'll come back to make our shake. So my Seamoss has cooled, and I'm going to go in with a few tablespoons. And the good thing is that a little goes a long way. Nice. And now for the smoothie, going in with some evaporated milk, some mixed essence, a little bit of nutmeg, and of course, some condensed milk as the sweetener. Now I'm gonna blend this and I'm gonna show you the final drink. Now also, if you want this to be a vegan option, you can substitute the evaporated milk for a plant-based milk like almond milk, and you can skip out on the condensed milk as your sweetener and use a sweetener that you prefer. So right now we're gonna start the blending and I'll be showing you how it looks. It is done blending. Yes. Guys, see how thick it is? Nice. I added some ice and I placed some in a glass for my husband and myself to have for our dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and have a good day on purpose.